We have Heather Lamond on your left, and we have returning with us again. We're very happy to have Maligiak Padilla in the pool on your right. At the Greenland competition, they would call out the roles in Greenlandic, so I will do that to the best of my abilities. And we're going to not follow the exact order of the Greenland list. We're going to sort of group them to make it a little more educational. We will start with the layback roles. That's the Nopashlashlu group. And the first would be the sculling variation of that. And this is Inakachinuk. And the full roll of that would be called Kingofik Pashlashlu Nopashlashlugu, also known as the standard Greenland roll. And if you look carefully, you'll see that it's a lot more body in action than the actual paddle. They don't have their arm up in the air pushing the shoulder, the elbow way up. So it's not too different to just hold the paddle in a different orientation and do Pakasumishlugu. So the body's doing it mostly, kayak coming up first, head way back and down, laying all the way on the back deck. These are probably things you've heard during instruction out there on the water. So another beginning roll that's fairly easy. Bachi kashlua tua mishlu ishlu inamik. Easier to do than it is to say. All right, so continuing with the Napashlashlugu, we can put the paddle behind the neck, and if we're using our body and not our hands, it doesn't make too much difference where it is. So Shiukut Tunuzumishlugu. All right, and then if the paddle is behind us instead of in front of us, as long as we're using our body, and this is the same kind of roll, just holding the paddle different places. Straight up the back, Ale al Mishlugu. All right, and same orientation as the shotgun roll, that one called Pachi Kashlua to Mishlu Ishlu Inamik, except if we use the nosak instead of the paddle. This would be Nosamik, Nopashlashlugu. And you'll see it's pretty much the same thing. It's just not a long paddle. Not pushing with the elbows. It's all body and hips. Next version of that would be get rid of the Norsak. Asamik, Nopashlashlugu. And then to make it a little bit harder, we could make it Asak Pekushlu Nopashlashlugu, rolling with your hand closed in a fist. And you see it's pretty much the same thing, just get every little movement all the time and just tweak out that much more. Then we see we have a judge over there. The next harder version would be Uyakamik Chiomishashuni Nopashlashlugu, which requires the use of Uyak, which is a brick. We have one here. We'll let Maligiak tackle this. You want to try, Heather?
Not me. I get it. What?
What's that you're there for?
So her body's going to be in the same orientation, just a little bit farther back, a little tighter with the hip snap, nice and flexible, like all the way on the back deck. No problem.
Want me to take it?
You want to try it, Maligiak?
No.
No? All right, and then the next harder would be Ikuzanamik Pusukuk Patishlugu, rolling with just your elbow. So you got no arm out there at all, just a little half an arm. And there is one harder than this, which is not always done successfully. Anyone want to try it? Dashlit Bashlatishuit Jimanamik. Straight jacket roll. Drum roll, please. Asut, asut. So it's still the same idea, getting all the way back in your hips and your body, the same orientation. So they're all grouped together in one series. So the other series are the Masikut. Yes. I apologize. Utokatsa punga. Competition, you get 2 tries for these. Anybody want to try again?
I've never actually done it, so.
No, you're not supposed to say that. All right, so the other series are the forward ending rolls, and this would start with, we have to go back to the paddle here. Starting with the sculling variation of this, Bashrushinok. We call it the chest skull in English. Shiokut Bashlatishu Mashikut. Storm roll. The closer you can get your head right down the front deck, the easier they get. It's a flexibility thing. We can start from the back. Kingumut na Tishlugu. Kinguput Tunuzu Mishlugu. I didn't say King of Apumajigut. I said Kingumut na Tishlugu. Yeah.
Probably your accent.
Reverse sweep. All right. You want to try them again? No. All right. So the harder version of that, which he was going for, is King of Apumajigot. Dashlit Pashlatisluit Patikashluni Mashikut. Storm roll with the arms crossed. Now we can put the paddle away and go for Nosamik Masikut. That's very easy. And also begun starting on the back deck, ending on the front deck, Nosami Kingukut. And then it's same idea, same thing, just without the Norsak, Asamik Masikut. Asami Kingu Kut. Watch the timing of his hip snap. Just the right time. He's got some powerful hips there. He can just flip the kayak over. And that's what's really driving it up. And he's staying way down the front deck. They added it to the competition in 2006, the variation with the fist and the brick to the front deck. You want to try those? Asak Pekushlu Masikut.
Yeah.
These are rather difficult. Yeah, not for him. Uyakamik, Shiumishasluni Masikut.
Wanna try it? Give him the heavy one. Oh.
Wow, you make it look so easy. I didn't see you do that in Greenland. The water was a lot colder.
This one too?
Ishlu, other side. Oh, you want to do Kingoput?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
You still got that powerful hip snap, makes it work. All right.
I get it.
The final series of rolls are the ala chinook, or the sculling variations. And this is one of the real fine abilities of the Greenland paddle. It sculls so well. Then we'll start with masikut ala chinook. And then there are a lot of variations to the sculling rolls. Not all of them are in the competition, but we tend to think of these as the real hard ones, but I don't think they're harder. They're just different. It's a different technique you're using. So probably the coolest looking roll, I think, is kanap atachi got tipelashlugo. All right, let's have a big hand for Maligak and Heather. All right, you will see Maligak a little bit later again in the pool, and we'll move on to our next act. So hold on for just a second and we'll be ready.